There's something about how things were made a while back. It's like magic. It has a certain feeling to it. It was an era when people had time to pay attention to every detail, and things were made to last. Inspired by the old headlights we've collected over the years, we combined our skills to create something useful, really amazing, we would be proud of having around. We wanted it to have a personality. The stance had to inspire confidence, just like a superhero stance. The footprint is large enough to keep it balanced. The size was chosen so it would be tall enough to provide light for the entire office. The head rotates in any direction and at any angle. It's even large enough to be used as a headphone stand. We fitted it with 2 LED light sources to have the perfect light for any situation. A clear one for reading that you could easily turn on or off and set the intensity just by touch. And an RGB one controlled by mobile. Turn it on or off, change the color or intensity while sitting comfortably on the couch. This light can even be synced to music, so it would flash to the beat when you're having a party. Looks and functionality weren't enough. The materials had to be top-notch as well. The head is made out of old tractor headlights. It's all metal and glass, weather sealed, so it would last even in the toughest conditions. The neck, the only exposed part, is made from aluminum, so it won't rust. The body is made from recycled polyurethane to help the environment a bit. We wanted everyone to be able to add a personal touch to it. So, starting from day one, you can choose a color to match your room, a style to match your personality,
My name is Laurent Schnauer. I'm co-founder of FLeye. I'm really passionate about new technologies, and I naturally fell in love with drones when I first met them a few years ago. I'm convinced that in the future we'll have flying robots around us helping us in our daily lives. But before that, we must overcome a few challenges, in particular with respect to safety and usability. So what we did at FLeye is to go back to the drawing board and invent the flying robot of the future. It had to be safe, robust, and with a great user experience. We've been hacking around in my attic for about a year, building prototypes out of balsa wood and DIY electronics. And after many trials, FLeye eventually stayed in the air and proved to us that it was all possible. So based on this, we managed to convince Pierre Loest, who is a famous Belgian entrepreneur, but also a talented drone pilot. He became really enthusiastic about the project and decided to invest.
Quand j'ai vu pour la première fois FLeye, j'ai tout de suite compris que ce n'était pas un drone. C'est autre chose. C'est comme un dessin de Da Vinci ou de Spielberg qui prend réalité devant vous. Prenez FLeye en main et vous comprendrez pourquoi j'ai décidé d'investir dans ce projet.
What makes FLeye design so innovative? It's made of a single shielded propeller and 4 control vanes for stability. It has the same size and weight of a soccer ball. It's packed with sensor, a powerful onboard computer, a HD camera, and a Wi-Fi connection. We wanted FLeye to be smart and autonomous, so you don't have to be always piloting it. You can select a simple mission through the mobile app and just enjoy the live streaming.
If you look around, buttons are everywhere, appearing in color, shape, size, style, and in many other ways. There is one thing in common: to make them work, you push. What if you can push them without physically being where they are? What if you can make them work automatically on their own? It's Microbot Push, the tiny wireless robotic finger that can push any button. Now you can push this with your smartphone. Push is very easy to install and use. Just attach it on a surface where the button you want to push is located. Pair with this companion helper on a box and use your smartphone to push it from anywhere, anytime, even from outside. No wires, no tools required. With Push, you can control your light switches, turn on your home computer for work, play music, start making coffee, turn off electric fan, and many other things. It's only limited by your imagination. Push is simple yet very sophisticated. We designed the gears and PCB from the ground up for the lowest possible power consumption and the maximum torque to push most of ordinary buttons. In fact, you don't even need a smartphone to use it. It just works. Protobox is the brain for Microbots, and it's what automates them with other sensors and services. Using its groundbreaking user interface, all you need to do is scribble a note that describes how you want to automate your Microbots. The autocomplete feature will also help you write rules. With Protobox, you can start making coffee when you wake up. Get things on your desk ready when you enter your office. Turn on lights when the sun goes down. And a lot more, all automatically without your smartphone.
This is what we've been working on for the past 5 years.
Now we need your help to make this skateboard a reality. My name's Greg Brzezowski.
And I'm Mark Rzlowski, and we're super excited to
Finally share this campaign with you guys. Skateboards haven't changed for decades. With the amount of abuse a typical rider puts the board through, they're simply not strong enough. Boards chip, lose their pop, change feel over time. This can throw off the consistency of a skater and affect their riding more than they might know. Some professional skateboarders need to change their decks daily to keep the board feeling consistent. With Lied Slate construction, we've created a lighter, stronger, more durable skateboard deck. Our boards use 4 plies of maple surrounded by carbon fiber. Carbon fiber is a lot stronger of a material than maple. We use 2 layers inside the board. This prevents pressure cracks and helps maintain a consistent, responsive feel while maintaining the same flex of a standard deck. The nose and tail of our boards use a high-strength polymer. This material is extremely resistant to razor tail, is virtually impossible to chip, and has much more pop than a fresh maple deck. This combination of materials makes a board that lasts an average of 6 times longer than an industry-standard skateboard. Because our decks feel so consistent through their life, you can spend more time progressing your skills rather than relearning. We've been testing these boards for over 5 years, getting feedback from multiple pro skaters, and now we believe we created the perfect skateboard.
Look. Looks fucking good. It looks really good.
All we need is your help to get the funds to start manufacturing. We can't wait to get these skateboards.
I love good rice, but often when I eat rice at other people's home or even at some restaurants, I'm disappointed. To put it nicely, it's not cooked the way to get the best out of it. I discovered cooking in ceramics during my trips to Japan and China. It was then that I learned to appreciate well-cooked rice. So, inspired by the traditional Chinese and Japanese ways of cooking rice, I designed the Azume ceramic rice cooker. My name is Ben Oostrum, I'm a product designer from the Netherlands and I love cooking. Cooking any rice, you should first rinse it thoroughly. Then let it soak for a while. Cook it for a short time. Turn off the heat and keep it covered. The rice will continue to steam until it's done. Ceramics hold the heat very well, so the rice won't cool down too much while letting it sit. The glaze on ceramics is very inert, so it won't give off any taste like metal often does. We added some extra benefits, like these rims in the lid. These rims make sure that any steam that condensates will drip nicely on the surface of the rice, so the top layer of the rice won't dry out. Sure, cooking rice in electrical rice cooker works too, but then you have yet another kitchen appliance with a plug. The Azume is much more practical, sustainable, and beautiful.
Wat ik graag wil is zilvervliesrijst koken. Dat kan niet in een elektrische rijstkoker, maar wel heel goed in deze keramische rijstkoker.
用Azume烧米饭最好味道，粒粒皆辛苦。
So, what we promise you is delicious rice, cooked in an easy way in the Azume ceramic rice cooker. We have invested a lot of time and effort in developing a rice cooker, and now we're ready for production. And here is where you come in. Your backing will enable us to do our first production run. Funding molds, production and materials. With your support, we can help people to eat delicious rice. Do it now, because we only have 30 days to accomplish our goal. Thanks for watching this video. Okay guys, let's eat!
Freaking crazy.
Yes. Oh, damn. Yeah, see? It's like, whoa, nah.
Stop.
Stop. That's
Stop.
Stop. We're going
Nah.
viral. Really going
Nah.
viral.
Nah.
Alright, that's like the coolest thing ever. It's like freaking Harry Potter.
That's right. What if a photograph could come to life in your hands? What if you could print a GoPro video or an Apple Live photo? What if you could instantly send your friends a magical photograph from your surfing trip, or a photo from the concert of the century? Well, with LifePrint you can. So there's basically 3 major things that make LifePrint really great. The first is our ability to give you easy access to all of your special moments by integrating your social media and video into our app. We seamlessly integrate with GoPro, with Apple Live photos, with Instagram, with Facebook, with Vine, with Twitter, and then we also integrate your iOS camera roll and your Android camera roll. Right? Basically, the point is that we're giving you super easy access to any photo or video you might want to print. Next, what we do is we can add an augmented reality video experience embedded into any photo you have. This is called hyperphoto, which is really cool. It's like magic or something. And then we can portably print and share these hyperphotos to anyone in the world within our network. And of course, you can print all of your regular still photos too. The augmented reality piece just adds something extra only if you really want. The third thing that makes us special is our social network backend. This allows you to share your photos all over the world. Now, this is actually something that we're really proud of, because when you take a photo, you probably want to share that moment with someone, not just keep it for yourself. Think of us like a physical version of Instagram. I'll also say that when you send someone a photo, they have permission to accept the print or not. So you're not forced to keep printing photos of your aunt's cats over and over again. And we designed LifePrint to be incredibly high quality. We designed it with long-lasting materials and a minimalist design language. And we've intentionally made it to be lightweight and small enough to fit in your pocket.
Today's world is just so busy. There's endless to-do lists, there's stressful jobs. Sometimes all you need is a place where you can just breathe a little easier. And that is why we do what we do.
Say hello to Pura, the world's first truly smart air freshener, fully controlled from your mobile device. Pura works differently than any other air freshener. You can tailor it to your lifestyle. Pura allows you to create your own schedule of fragrancing with options to control the time and the rooms that you want to be fragranced. And with 2 fragrances per dispenser, you can even control which fragrance you want at any given time. Each Pura dispenser also has a USB port to ensure that you don't lose access to your outlet. Why waste money? Pura dispensers automatically turn off when you leave your home. When you return, the dispensers resume the schedule you've set. And regardless of where you are, from your mobile device, you can override the dispensers and turn them on so that your home will smell great before you arrive. Each dispenser has a smart nightlight, and with over 16 million color options, you'll be sure to find color to match your style.
Our goal is to make sure your space smells great, without the hassle. We're very excited to bring to you Pura, the world's first.
Onak came out of pure necessity. We wanted to travel with a canoe and use it in the city, but we couldn't find anything right.
It had to be something lightweight, easy to carry around, and that could be stored everywhere. So we decided to build it ourselves.
We are proud to introduce Onak, the canoe that folds to a suitcase on wheels. It's very easy to use, and it pedals as great as a traditional canoe.
So we designed a new, extremely tough composite material that makes the canoe both durable and unsinkable.
Onak can take you anywhere. We actually proved it. We've been on a trip across Europe using only public transport.
After 2 years, we've come this far, and now we're very excited to launch this campaign. With your help, we'll be able to get this product into production and into your hands. Now it's your chance to take part in this adventure.